What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Clicker Heroes 2 beta. Grand along, we're moving on to World 5 today. You can see I just did World 3, or sorry, World 2, really AFK in about 30 minutes or so, just to kind of get us up to that level we needed. So now we are 59. Pushing 60 would just be a little excessive, too much farming with my current build. Like, once we get this farming build going, we'll be pretty good to do stuff like that, but hopefully we'll do this fine anyways. I don't think this world is, bad really whatsoever. I'm actually perfectly okay with this world. I mean not perfectly, I guess. This could still be brutal, but we do have technically our damage multiplier is higher. Fast monster is gonna stink for sure. Next video is gonna be a little probably jumpy because it's gonna be rough. Oh no. Yeah, let's turn that off. I had that kind of running there. Just buying random things before when we were kind of AFKing. Set this back up to max. We do have 2 levels to spend. I know we are working down towards Flurry, so that's what we're going to obviously continue towards before we come on down to this. But guys, with this little crit multiplier, not too bad, and then huge fix damage. It's alright. Nothing crazy. But we have a really, again, pretty solid pushing build currently. I think honestly for level 59, this is not bad. I think going kind of the route we have decent mana sustain, it's not too bad, and then obviously having our crit and stuff up here is nice. We have that 1 extra level here, which improved mana crit, which we just don't use. In all honesty, we don't use it whatsoever, which is upsetting. Obviously, just to kind of have that wasted, but I don't see it being worth it. So again, I still think our plan is going to be very similar to what we were doing. Kind of grab that stuff, grab that. We'll shoot down after, grab those after we come up and grab some of those big clicks, and then I think we're going to work down in this territory and grab some, treasure chest stuff and whatnot, which just helps again with pushing. I actually forget about this again. That's all that really helps with. But we're one-shotting, everything right now. I read as I say that we stop one-shotting everything, but for the most part, we can kind of come through in one shot most of this stuff. And I could be activating my, multi-clicks a little bit to help push, but I'm trying to conserve mana obviously as we, progress through this. Grab some of this stuff. We have saved up a decent amount of rubies, not too bad. I still have not gotten another ancient shard. We're still only got the 1 ancient shard, which is a little upsetting. Been quite some time, honestly. It has been some time to not be seeing it whatsoever. But we'll see how things go. Oops, I meant to go down and click some of those. Getting those are super, honestly, they're really nice. The gold piles, the big, especially the big ones, I literally misclick and I click on the screen and I just speed it up so then it zooms off my screen. When you can grab them when you're on when you're farming through, especially if you're going really slow, they can be a big savior. Well, that's killing like this. We really don't need it, but I did try to pick them up every now and then. Kind of get you ahead sometimes. A little bit ahead in level. Another frozen world is going on too. Last world was also a frozen world. It's 3 frozen worlds in a row. I think this is currently replicating, I think, my other profile too. I think that's what I got. I think I got 3 frozen worlds before it changed up. Before we got anything else. Let our mana run down before he obviously is energized again. There's no point to stack it this early, unless we're planning on using multi-clicks, which again, do speed you up. They're not a bad strat, but keep that boss health going, I guess isn't too bad. Can't really complain about boss health. It helps speed things up a lot, especially when you get a little bit of treasure chest, percent going, and you get that to stack up with your treasure chest. It can be amazingly awesome. It can do you wonders. Alright, let's grab that, and that. Alright. Moving along pretty well here. I'm alright with this. I am alright with this. We'll activate that as it's getting a little low. I don't think we're going to level that. I don't think that's worth it. Don't think it's worth it. Absolutely just one shot on these. And this is fast monster growth, meaning at the beginning here, we're not going to notice a difference with that. Wall economy could be bad, and we might, hit into a bit of trouble with that a little later on, but we're actually going to pop that. That'll kind of help our mana stay up there. So when this runs out, we'll want to activate that again, pretty much. I'll try to throw a couple multi-clicks in. Actually, maybe better off just throwing that in rather than multi-clicks. It's probably a bit more effective for us. Let's grab that up. And a little bit of a slowdown there. Tad bit of a slowdown, but should be alright. We should be alright. Not looking towards the end, looking forward to the end of this world, and I'm really hoping we just continue our decent luck on these worlds, though. I'm finally going through a really terrible world over on my other playthrough, and oh boy, is it bad. It's probably gonna take a good 5 hours, at the very least, to beat the world, and that's with on a high level. I mean, that's me being high level with a good build. I'm more than double my level here, so thought about saving up for that, but I don't know if it was worth it. I always kind of run into should I push for something, should I not? Like wait for an upgrade, kind of dealio. I think he's level 26, and we're level 16. I think that's only slightly above normal. That's not too out of reach. Let's try this chance. Can't really wait for that. We gotta get this, and then we'll wait for this. I'm gonna pop my 2, and we're just gonna be a little bit more, less conservative with our mana, I think. I think I'm gonna try to spend it a little bit more. Try to keep this moving. We easily should get to our 25, but 25 shouldn't be too terrible. 75 is gonna be pretty rough. And obviously the final boss is gonna be absolutely, probably, maybe not. Again, if the monster was worse, obviously, yes, but it might not be that bad. But fast monster growth is not something you generally want whatsoever. I still think wall's worse. I do think it's technically still a little bit worse. My experience is the wall, monster walls, have been way worse than, I guess not way worse, but definitely worse than fast monsters. Again, to explain that to people, because some people think it's the other way around. Fast is bad, slow is good. Basically, so fast means the monsters level up faster. I know there's been some little bit of questions upon that. So that just kind of hopefully clarifies that out a little bit for you guys. For anyone who was a little slightly confused with that. Anyways, we got a little cape upgrade, which we don't really care about. Okay, we'll come back for this. I'm not gonna grab that right away. I don't think it's necessary. I think I'd rather my next 4 levels getting down to flurry, meaning we can use this for farming, especially while I'm pushing. I don't mind doing it. It's pretty much the pace we're doing. Crit Storm with a couple multi-clicks in there is nice. Crit Storm is pretty much guaranteeing, if you keep up the level, it's giving you a pretty good chance to one crit. One hit him down. Let's grab good damage. And then I think there's something else up here we could always go for, right? I'm missing something, right? Oh. Or is that everything I wanted from up here? Again, if we wanted mana crit, we could go something like that. Killing Frenzy, no. For some reason I feel like there's something, I thought it was over there, but there's one more bigger crit upgrade, right? Maybe not. That might be decent. Mana restore, but we got our shop. Let's grab something decent, hopefully. I'll take the damage multiplier for the world. Just spend that. I'm not gonna buy the gold for 5 zones. I don't see that worth it. We haven't even been leveling these up, so. We'll do that. We'll pop our 3. Keep this moving along. Bam, bam. It's looking solid. Alright, some more haste upgrade, which is obviously always appreciated. You can't ever have enough haste, or too much haste. You really can't. I mean, when you're one clicking, it's not doing a ton for us, but when we stop that, which is gonna happen eventually, it'll be nice. We are coming up on Um, 24 here. Should probably just grab that. Stack these up if we can. So the thing is, we're not going to be able to constantly stack them with this going. I think just using bolt off cooldown is still going to be best for us. Use that 2 in between, and then back to the top of the board. And then 2 of these. I think that's probably the most efficient way to cycle through these. Make sure everything's getting used. Cool. Get some levels on this stuff. Awesome. We are off again. Grind along. That one didn't hold us down at all. At all. I do think later on it's gonna get to us though. You can't see even what level these are. Okay, so they're again 11 levels ahead now, or 10 to 11. I just saw one that was not quite. Not quite 11. Still trying to debate. Popping down here again, not really coming down for any of these other than possibly grabbing golden clicks later. Golden clicks would be awesome to run along. Golden clicks and crit storm could be nice. I do appreciate click torrent, but you really need to spend a lot of points down here, so we probably won't end up doing that. To be completely honest, I don't even think we're gonna grab not this right now. We might come out and grab that later, but I don't think any of these other big upgrades are super necessary for us, to be honest. If we went up there for any reason, which we don't really need to, obviously grabbing that would be kind of worth, but we're pretty solid. Like, I don't see us. I should have leveled some stuff up, but I don't see us running into really many problems. I know I've overleveled these a little bit, just kind of spamming them. Get us back on track. I was not paying enough attention leveling things up while I was looking at that, so I'll grab that. There's probably 2 levels in here. Actually, this is going to give us more damage for it. I'll come to this one for the cost, I think. I think that'll be worth it. We're going to hang out for it. Grab that, then we'll grab one of these, and then good chance. We probably didn't need that actually. Put that up, and we're back. We're back to being golden. What level are those? 41. So it's still 11 levels. They're not really leveling up too much faster. They've been averaging that like 10, 11-ish. 10, 11-ish levels above us-ish. It's doable. It's doable. Then we'll take that. Grabbing that, and then we have to grab this twice. That'll give me the best damage upgrade for the cost for sure. Now I can focus back up at the top of the list and continue onward. Kind of just rinse and repeat here. Pushing through this. We got him. Yeah, we'll be good. I gotta say, this world might not be that bad. And I might be saying that too early, and it might come back to bite me because I said that. But I'm gonna let this kind of go. We're gonna build up and try to get to a different spot, or decent spot for next episode. Probably come in for the last 25 levels. I just don't know how those are going to go. They might take a lot longer than I'd like them to take. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please take a second, smack the like button. I really do appreciate you guys, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!